Welcome back guys. This is Ashwin here. In this video we are going to solve the problem closest numbers. Sorting is useful as a first step in many different tasks. The most common task is to make finding things easier, but there are other uses as well. In this case, it will make it easier to determine which pair or pairs of elements have the smallest absolute difference between them. For example, we got an array like this 5, 2, 3, 4, 1. We need to sort it as like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to see that the several pairs have the minimum difference of 1, that is 1, 2, 2, 3, all the numbers. So the return array would be 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, just replacing this pair of elements in a single list. So given a list of unsorted integers array, find the pair of elements that have the smallest absolute difference between them. If there are multiple pairs, find them all. So for this problem, given array, we need to sort the array like this, and we need to find the minimum difference of all the elements, and if they have multiple pairs means we need to find all of them like in this array. Let's see the constraints now. N can go up to 2 into 10 to the power of 5. So we have a reasonable number of elements, and the array elements can go up to 10 to the power of 7, both in positive and negative. All the array elements are unique in the array. So that is another point. The worst case of sorting time is like n log n, but with the use of integers we can sort it in order of n using counting sort. It depends on, but I'm going to use a inbuilt sorting algorithm in Python. If you want to use previous algorithm techniques that we have covered in the video, you can also use that. So in the sample example, so these are the elements we have, and we have to find the minimum absolute difference between them. Here minus 20 and 30 have the minimum absolute difference of 50. So that two elements are displayed here. And in another input, we have multiple pairs. So this is one pair, minus 20 and 30, and minus 470 minus 520. Both having the difference of 50. That's why we are printing multiple pairs like this. And this is another input. I think we have covered the core logic of this problem, so we can solve it easily. Let's solve it now. First, we need to initialize an empty list called pair. Pairs equals an empty list, and the minimum difference, so min diff equals some big number for the starting case only. After that, we need to sort the array. That will be array dot sort. So this is the inbuilt sorting algorithm of Python. So you can use that, or you can use separate sorting algorithm if you want. Now after that, we can go to the main logic. Main logic. We need to iterate the elements of the array for I in range of 1 comma len of array. I'm starting from 1 because we need to consider the current element and the previous element. That's why I'm starting from 1. Now we need to find the absolute difference between the current element and the previous element. So D equals absolute of array of I minus 1 minus array of I. So this will return an element with a positive difference. Now if D is less than min diff, that means if we find a new minimum difference, let's comment it out, new minimum difference, we need to update minimum difference. So min diff equals D, and we need to initialize a new set of pairs. So pairs equals a list array of I minus 1 comma array of I. In the else part, elif D equals minimum diff. That means we have the difference same as minimum difference. Already existing minimum difference. Now we don't need to update minimum difference. We need to update the list pairs. For that, pairs dot extend a list array of I minus 1, comma, array of I. Extend will just concatenate this list with the existing list. So we can have only these elements inside the list instead of multiple list. That's why I'm using extend here. Now finally, we need to return the pairs. Return pairs. That concludes our whole logic of this problem. First, we are initializing the necessary variables, and after that, we are sorting the array. Now, for the iterating the elements, I'm starting from the first index because we need to consider the current element and the previous element. Now, inside the for loop, we are considering the absolute difference of the current element and the previous element. If the difference is less than the minimum difference, we need to update the minimum difference, that is the new minimum difference. So after updating, we also need to initialize a new set of pair elements in the pairs variable, because if there are some elements in the pairs means it will replace with the new elements. And if the difference is equal to the minimum difference means we need to extend the pair list using the extend function. Finally, we will return the pairs list. If you have any other logic other than this, please leave a comment below. It will be very useful for the community. Let's run the code now. It passed the sample test case. Let's submit it. Yeah, we solved the problem. If this video is helpful to you, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe the channel for future videos. See you guys in the next video.